Onto U.S. politics now. The White House, it's rejected what it calls baseless allegations of wrongdoing against U.S. President Joe Biden.
You know, we are going to expect a lot of mudslinging for the next couple of months. We are leading into the 2024 U.S. presidential elections, and of course, the allegations are coming in from both the camps, essentially the Trump camp and the Biden camp. The statement comes after Republican lawmakers launched an impeachment inquiry against Joe Biden. While Joe Biden himself has not yet commented on the impeachment inquiry, this is what the White House said on the issue. Listen to this.
But what you see Republicans in Congress, right, they have spent all year investigating the president. That's what they've spent all year doing. And have turned up with no evidence, none, that he did anything wrong. I mean, that is what we've heard over and over again from their almost year-long investigation. And that's because the president didn't do anything wrong. Even House Republicans have said, the evidence does not exist. The House Republicans have said that.
Now, an impeachment investigation, it was launched against Biden on Tuesday. Shivan, we discussed this yesterday as well, after Republican House of Representatives Speaker Kevin McCarthy bowed to intense pressure from his party's hard right. And Republican lawmakers accused the Democrat president of having lied to America about his son Hunter Biden's controversial business dealings abroad. The Biden family has also been accused of taking bribes, among other allegations. Although Republicans' House inquiries have produced little evidence to make their case here.
Now, the probe comes as Biden faces low poll ratings ahead of a likely rematch with former President Donald Trump, like we told you earlier, in next year's presidential election. Amid a flurry of accusations, Biden has been standing by his son, Hunter Biden. He has, however, maintained that he had nothing to do with Hunter Biden's dealings. But the younger Biden's business dealings in Ukraine and China, while his father was serving as vice president, have been constantly targeted by the Republicans.
Now, Hunter Biden is currently under investigation by a Justice Department special counsel for possible tax evasion. He is also expected to be charged by the end of this month on a firearms violation. However, he has not been charged with crimes related to his foreign business dealings, and no credible evidence has emerged so far that the sitting U.S. president was involved in anything illegal. The White House is now urging news outlets to ramp up scrutiny of the House Republicans' impeachment inquiry into the president. A memo regarding the same was sent by White House to media outlets as well. And the memo, it's titled, "It's time for the media to do more to scrutinize House Republicans' demonstrably false claims that they're basing impeachment stunt on." Now, for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani takes us through the reactions across the board to this controversial letter. Listen in.
Critics find the messaging of this letter curiously concerning. This makes the White House actively involved in pushing a narrative regarding allegations against President Biden and his family, potentially opening the door to more allegations of a Nixonian-style abuse of office by using federal employees to counter impeachment. Also, the letter was drafted by Ian Smith, the spokesperson for the White House counsel. This removes any impression of separation between President Biden's personal attorneys and the White House counsel. And finally, with the White House asking media outlets to go by their account, many are wondering whether President Biden and the White House are supporting advocacy journalism, which is anything but impartial.
Susan further explains how mainstream American media may be put in a tough spot with this letter. Take a look.
While the Biden administration's relationship with the mainstream media is perceived to be a lot more friendlier than the Trump administration, for example, this letter may backfire considering the fact that news outlets may want to point to the weakness of the GOP case against President Biden. However, they also don't want to seem like they're taking marching orders now from the White House.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the